Okay, hello everybody, welcome to TìandTarot, or welcome back to TìandTarot. Today's reading is a pick-a-pile reading, and if you don't know how that works, I will get into that with you now. You essentially just choose the pile you feel intuitively drawn to. That could be based on the energy of the pile, based on the crystal or object on top. It could even be based on the number of the pile or anything to do with the number in the timestamps below, if any of those numbers resonate with you. And we're just going to be doing a little tarot reading about who your current spirit animal is right now. So, in my personal opinion, you don't have to take this if you don't want to, but I do feel like we get different spirit animals at different times. We might not be having the same one all the time. So this is just like a cute little fun look into what spirit animal might be supporting you right now and what they're going to be kind of doing to help you, what goals they're going to help you achieve as well. So for pile 1, we have a cat pin. This really reminded me of my cat Kit with her energy as well, so that's why I picked up this one. For pile 2, we have a ghost pin, and there are 2 ghosts in love. For pile 3, we have another ghost pin, but this one's holding an orange umbrella. And for pile 4, we have an always tired pin with someone sleeping in a coffin. Once you've picked your pile, there will be a timestamp in the description box below for you to find your reading more easily. If you are drawn to more than one, that's absolutely okay. Feel free to watch any that you feel you are drawn to, and I will meet you in those readings. Bye. Hello my pile 1, so you chose the cat pin. We'll take a look at your first card and then we'll also look into, pull some other cards for you as well and have a look into those. So you have Ophala as your rune, but we're focusing on the animal particularly. So you've got a crab. Let's take a look at some of your other cards as well. Okay, so I'm going to pull one of these cards. We have home. I felt 2 for some reason. So we have home and memory. Okay. Then we're going to pull one of these lessons from a cat cards. I knew that one was going to come out. I literally knew it. So you have always keep dreaming. So cute. I knew that was going to happen. I'm going to slide this one over a little bit. Just so we can fit this one in. It's so interesting. I can already see like exactly what this spirit animal is here to help you with, especially like here and here, but we'll get into those in a mo. Okay, so we have the bear with leadership, and we also have the goat and willow to overcome obstacles, so we'll pop those right over there. That card just popped right out. Okay, and we also have those. Okay, so for your tea leaf cards, we have the Valley. So deep personal strength and peace, that assures success. We also have the Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. And we also have the Wall, misunderstandings. So, let's lay those cards down. And then let's get you some tarot cards as well. I felt that one. Okay, so for your tarot cards, we have the Empress in reverse. We also have Judgment. And we also have Temperance in reverse as well. So firstly, let's sort of get into what animal potentially your spirit animal could be. So we've got a few animals on here, take what resonates. So we've got bats, we've got a black cat twice. Obviously we're using the cat tarot, so those are coming up a lot. So for a lot of you, your spirit animal could be a cat, particularly a black cat, because you picked this pin. We also have a goat, and we have a bear, and we have a kangaroo. So it could be any number of those animals. They could be resonating with you. And we also have fish here, especially with the crab as well. You definitely could have more of a nautical spirit animal, because as well in 2 of these cards I'm just seeing like a lot of blue. So I could definitely see you having something more ocean based. So in terms of what your spirit animal is here to help you do, is I'm kind of seeing some of you might like not enjoy your home situation, or potentially you've got a kind of not so functional family dynamic that you're kind of struggling with. Because I'm seeing like a lot of conflict, like I'm seeing this wall, there's misunderstandings, there's, you know, unsettled times needing to plan ahead. We've got like representations of the home twice. We've got overcoming obstacles, we've got memory, we've got this Empress energy that I feel represents you, and then we have Temperance and Judgment. So I feel like you're potentially trying to handle this situation with a lot of grace, and I feel like potentially if you have struggles with your family, you tend to be the person who tries to be diplomatic, tries to be non-confrontational. But yeah, I'm just seeing that you might potentially, and this might not resonate with you, but you might have a little bit of a difficult home life situation. Potentially you feel very misunderstood, you feel quite different from the rest of the people in your household or in your family, and I see that you don't really feel like you have a home at home, you know? And I see your spirit animal is kind of coming in to basically provide you with that home. They're teaching you how to feel like, yes, you are different, but that's like, if anything, it's a sense of independence. It's not bad to be different. It's like you're your own independent person. You would be fantastic if you stepped into that power. You would have this Empress energy. You can be a really great leader. You have your home with you. You just need to figure it out and figure out how to feel at home with yourself in your own skin, regardless of other people and, you know, their opinions of you. So I see the spirit animal coming in to help you with this kind of conflict and this misunderstanding that you have with your family, or this difficulty you have with your home life, your home situation. And they're going to kind of help you to heal the past and sort of find more enjoyment in life as well. A secondary thing that kind of comes with all of that stuff. So once, you know, while you're on this path and your spirit animal is kind of helping you with this, as you step into your Empress power, as you're kind of leaving things up to fate in terms of like you're letting fate resolve these things for you, you're kind of putting it into the hands of this like spirit guide, this spirit animal. And as you start to work on yourself, improving your communication style, the way that you deal with your emotions and how you express them, as you start to work on yourself to create like a really lovely environment within yourself, your spirit animal is going to be encouraging you to see value in the dreams that you have and to go after what it is you want. So your spirit animal is helping you to transform on this journey, because I'm seeing lots of twos, especially with these 2 bats here and then 2 butterflies here, and then there's 2 bats there, and there's that little home that they're like flying away from. I see like there's a bigger picture. Like in both of these pictures there's a really big moon behind these houses, and these bats are like flying off and they're in front of these moons. There's a bigger picture here. There's a bigger important message behind all of these conflicts and misunderstandings. I see that your spirit animal is kind of helping you to realize that like you can go after your dreams. Maybe you've had a lot of like family members or friends or whoever you sort of live with or are around the most kind of put down those dreams. I see that your spirit animal is like, no, you could achieve this, go after it. It's something you've wanted to do for a while. It's something that's been in the back of your mind and you're like, should I start this? I don't know. Would it be successful? They kind of, you're learning on this journey, it doesn't matter if you're successful or not. Not in a way to put you off, because it's just more so like you shouldn't stress about the future end goal of this thing. So long as you try it and give it a go, that's what's going to make you feel good, you know? So it's best to just do it. So I can see your spirit animal is kind of encouraging you to go after your goals. Don't give up on them. Don't, you know, no matter how far-fetched you think this dream is, it's really not. It's achievable because you've got the talent to back it up. And especially with these 2 moons, it's giving like the moon energy from the tarot. So it's basically saying you just shoot for the moon and you might end up among the stars, but at least you tried, at least you gave it a go. You still end up among the stars when you shoot for the moon if you miss, you know? So it's kind of telling you like to go for it basically. But on top of that, because your spirit animal is here to sort of like support you and make you sort of have this sort of transformation to make you realize that your home is with you, and that you kind of start to sort of mend these misunderstandings in your home life with your family and things. It's helping you step into this Empress energy, and it's helping you transform your communication style, your emotions, things like that, like the way you express your emotions. So I see you transforming with the 2 butterflies here in 2 really important ways. So you're undergoing a transformation with this spirit animal, where you're transforming into this person and this person, and you're communicating a lot better as well. I see you becoming a much more balanced energy as well. So I just see overall that this spirit animal of yours is really here to help you transform, step into this Empress energy, realize that the home you have is within you, like you can provide what you need, and then it's also helping you to heal some of those issues that you have with your home situation, and create better experiences and adventures for yourself because of that as well. Okay, so that is what I see for you, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, but there's no pressure to do that. If you felt drawn to any other piles, feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye. Hello, my pile 2s. Welcome to your reading all about your spirit animal. So let's get into your first card. Okay, so we have a seahorse. I believe that's correct. So we have a seahorse first of all, and feel free to take what resonates. If you feel like that could be your spirit animal, then great. But we are also going to be looking into other cards as well. So we'll get pretty much a few types of animals, and whichever one resonates with you, that will be your one. So we also have protection, and we also have wisdom. Cute, cute. Let's take one of these lessons from a cat cards. Oh, you have 2 here. Okay, so you have aim high and take a leap of faith. You also have appreciate what you have. So let's pop those down. Gonna slide this over a little bit more. Now we're going to take a look at the Woodland Wardens. So these 2 came out for you. So you have, wow, okay. So you have the cat and lavender with independence. And you also have the Ramandalia determination. So really quickly, before I move on, the first pile, because they picked the black cat pin, and we had, a black cat card, I thought potentially their spirit animal could be a black cat, but I didn't think that would necessarily be true for any other piles, just because we're going to pull one of these cards for all the piles. So it wouldn't necessarily mean everyone's going to have a black cat spirit animal. But then you literally got this black cat that is clearly a black smoky cat in the corner here, which is really specific. And so now that you got 2 of these when you were supposed to get 1, and you got 1 of those, makes me feel like it's a black cat. Okay. We have the valley. Yeah, already this is feeling quite similar to pile 1. Definitely a different message, but because I didn't think there would be another black cat as well, I'm definitely feeling like there might be a connection between this pile and pile 1. So if you were drawn to that, feel free to check that pile out. Okay, so you also have the valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And we also have the tree, affairs with your family. Oh, this is so similar to pile 1. You may have to check that one out. Okay, so now let's take a look at your tarot cards as well. Okay. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay. Maybe one more. No, I feel like it is 2. Okay. Yeah, this is like literally amazing. So, Firstly, let's get into what spirit animal you may potentially have. So as I said, I feel really strongly that it's a black cat for you, just because this was very unexpected, having 2 of these and 1 of those cards as well. You got the only black cat in the whole Woodland Warden deck, so really strongly I'm feeling that. Particularly a black smoky cat, because black smoky cats have that white patch on their chest. Then we've got a ram, so it could be a ram, very Aries, strong energy. We also have a seahorse, which is this lovely, gentle energy that is really loving. I do feel a love energy. When I saw these 2 together, I thought they go really well together. And then you've got like the 2 ghost pins, and then you've got these 2 cat cards. So you're definitely, there's lots of 2s going on here. And I was supposed to pull 3 here, but I felt like 2 was right. So there's some sort of, you're getting some sort of double wish sort of coming true with this spirit animal of yours. You may even have 2 spirit animals as well. So yeah, and then of course we've also got bats here, but as I said, every pile is going to have these cards, so take what resonates. If one of these feels like it's your spirit animal, then take that. If not, then that's fair enough. So, oh, and we also have like a little mouse down here, and then a little fish and a little bird. So it could be any of those types of animals. So straight away, your spirit animal, or animals, because I'm feeling a 2 energy, is going to be helping you out in 2 different ways. So firstly, it wants you to appreciate what you have, and that is coming through so strongly with the seahorse energy and this card over here. You are a very intelligent person. There's so much positivity around you that maybe you don't really take notice of, because you've got a lot of inner strength and peace. And this has brought you thus far, like, in a successful way. Like, this is what's gotten you here so far, in this successful spot that you're in. You know, you may not feel successful, but you definitely are, in the sense that, like, you've gotten this far with what you have, and you've managed to sort of succeed in, in your endeavors. So I definitely see that your spirit animal is here to kind of remind you that, like, what you have is great. And the way that might show up, especially because I'm getting the black cat energy, is like if you have a pet or a black cat or something, they might appreciate, like, oh wow, I fucking love this cardboard box that you got from from your deliveries lately. And it kind of makes you see that how much joy they get from that, and it makes you laugh. But then it also makes you be like, yeah, I mean, if like that cardboard box is enough for them, then I guess I don't need like this luxurious designer very expensive bag or something. And you're like, a regular bag will do to carry my stuff. So it's like, it kind of shows up in that way. So it makes you appreciate what you have. And as well, I feel like you might come across people where you're like, they're even not very friendly, not very kind, and you're just like, wow, I'm so glad that I just have the basic building blocks of kindness. Like, you kind of thought everyone had that, but you might meet people and be like, oh, okay, I'm quite unique then. Like, in the sense that not everyone does actually have like genuine respect and kindness and care for everybody. And so it's kind of, your spirit animal is kind of highlighting the fact that you having those things is genuinely like amazing, because it's a rarity. So I see that, and I feel like your spirit animals are here to kind of help lead you towards your success. So because we've got, you have that sort of inner strength and peace, and then you've got this success card. You've also got the sun, which is all about success. Literally all about it. And then so is the world card, because it's like you've achieved everything you wanted. You're at like the end goal. So I feel like your spirit guides are here working together at the same time to kind of push you towards the success you're looking for. So whatever it is that you've kind of been looking for and wanting, that's your kind of end goal, end game success. They're pushing you towards it, because that's what we're getting here really strongly. They're really pushing you towards that, and so they're protecting you on your journey to this success, because to some degree, like, you're doing it yourself. You've got the inner strength and peace to achieve these things yourself, but they're just sort of protecting you along the way, and, you know, making sure you stay humble and you stay aware of the fact that your wisdom, it doesn't just come from academic things. It's also, as I said, that kindness you have towards other people, that respect that you show others, a gentleness and a patience that you show to other people. that is also wisdom. Like, there's wisdom in so many different ways, and I feel like they're here to highlight that for you, to keep you humble and appreciative of what you have, to keep you wise and keep you protected while you're on this journey to success, that you're putting yourself there. Like, you're on that journey yourself, but they're definitely helping you along the way, and they're giving you the motivation to do it. Like, I feel like maybe you have a bit of, like, you know where, like, you're afraid of how successful something's gonna be, and so you kind of sit on it and you're like, I'm not ready for this. Like, they're kind of keeping you determined to do it, but they're also making sure you're able to stay on track and keep doing what you're doing. Because we've got independence and affairs with your family, it's kind of giving that, like, sorry, before I get into the affairs and family thing, I just spotted something else. When it says aim high, take a leap of faith, and then it's keeping you determined, and then we've got all this success cards, and as I said, you were kind of sitting on it. Like, you're sitting on these ideas that you have that are really good and could be so successful because you're a bit afraid of the outcome. They're also here to motivate you, to get you excited about this idea, to then take that leap of faith, which then just puts you on this kind of never-ending sort of, like, wheel of fortune, spinning wheel to get to these places. But first you have to take that leap of faith, so they're helping you do that. And on this journey, you're definitely going to be transforming in a really positive way because you've got this little butterfly. So definitely a gift of yours, a dream of yours is coming to you or coming true. So with their help. So, oh, also butterflies might be your spirit animal as well. Same for pile 1, yeah. But then back to the affairs with your family and the independence. So I feel like maybe you just want to go after something all on your own, if that makes sense, with no sort of input from anybody else. You want to achieve something that is completely done by you, it's completely yours, so you can be like, I did that, that was all me, kind of thing. So I see you kind of working towards that, and I do see you mending maybe some potential issues and misunderstandings with your family. I see you mending maybe some of those old wounds from the past, and it's because of this journey that you're going on. Potentially this wisdom that you're sort of, like, developing is making you see things from other people's perspectives and maybe be, like, more understanding. But I see you definitely mending some difficulties that you've had with your family as well. That doesn't mean you're not an independent person and that you go straight back to receiving, like, helping hands from them and stuff like that. It's more so that, like, you still keep your independence, you're still your own person, but you just extend that sort of olive branch, you know? So I see that as well. In terms of the gifts that are sort of coming your way, I'm seeing a few things. So obviously, whatever gift this is, this little butterfly, that your spirit guides are pushing you towards, this success in this world that you achieve, it could be anything, so only you will, like, really know what that is. But I am just seeing with the 2s and the love energy, I'm seeing a pairing, so there could be potentially, like, I feel like most of you are single. I feel like they're helping you to get into a relationship if that's something you're interested in. If it's not something you're interested in, then forget it. But I do see, if that's something you want, them kind of helping you towards that. But I also see you becoming a lot more social on this journey as well. So I'm seeing you having, like, a wider social circle. Potentially getting more friends, meeting new people, even if they don't become friends, just meeting new people and exploring new experiences. Like, I see you just interacting with a lot more people as well on this journey. So yeah, that is what I see for you, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. But if you were drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye! Hello, my pile 3s. Welcome to your reading. So you chose this little ghost with this orange umbrella. Literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. So that's your pin. And let's take a look at your first card. Okay, so we have T-Was. We're not really focusing on the rune though. We're focusing on the animal today. But we have, like, an eagle. So we're just going to move that over here. And again, like, we're going to be looking into lots of different cards. So that might not be your spirit animal, but it also could be. So take what resonates. Whatever animals you see in this reading, either one of those could be your spirit animal. Okay. So we have knowledge and we also have memory. Then we're going to take a lessons from a cat card. Ooh. Wait, how many have we got here? You got 2. Okay. So we have take time to relax. We also have be curious. Cute. Okay. Then we're also going to take some Woodland Wardens cards as well. So cute! Okay, we have an opossum and peony with bashfulness, and we also have the salamander and black pepper with inspiration. This is very interesting. An interesting duo there. Okay, now we're going to take a look at your tea leaf cards. So your first one is yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Then we also have teardrops, great personal sorrow. And now we're going to take a look at your tarot cards as well. Okay. Okay. So for your tarot cards, we have the Knight of Swords. Let me place that there. We also have the Empress. Cute. And we also have the Five of Bowls in reverse. This is the Five of Cups. Okay. So firstly, let's take a look at what animal your spirit guide could be. So obviously we've got an opossum, so that could be your spirit animal. We've got the eagle. We also have the little salamander, which is so cute. Of course, we have bats and cats, but we were always going to get those because I'm using a bat and cat deck. But I would like to point out that this deck has like literally 1 or 2 black cats. Like there's really not that many, and yet you did get one of the very few black cats in that whole deck. So potentially your spirit animal could also be a black cat as well. Your spirit animal could also be a bird because it's implied that that's what that cat is getting as well. Okay, so what I think your spirit animal is kind of here to help you with is a few things. So obviously we've got like be curious and take time to relax. So they're helping you to get interested in some of the things that you might want to explore, things that you think you might have like a talent in that you want to try that you've not tried yet. You know, expanding your knowledge, things like that. But I also think that they're helping you to feel a bit more inspired because it seems like you focus a lot on what didn't work out or what you didn't achieve or what you still haven't achieved. And you very rarely think positively of the things you have done. And it seems like you don't sort of believe in yourself or believe you've achieved a lot. When you actually have, just the act of being curious and just the act of being ambitious and going after something is an achievement in itself. So regardless of the outcome, just having that spirit, having that energy, that Empress energy, the energy to try and go after things is an achievement in itself. But I see that you feel really like frustrated because you feel like you've not achieved a lot, especially with the Five of Bowls here in reverse like that. Like, you've already eaten 3 bowls, you've achieved 3 massive things, you've achieved things in the past, but you're focusing on what's next. You know, I've only got these 2 bowls, and that's annoying because, you know, so on and so forth. Like, you wanted more than that, but you've actually had more in the past. Like, you've achieved a lot already, and you struggle to see it. I think you struggle to see your Empress energy. So I think your spirit animal is kind of here to help you recognize that you need to step into your power. You need to feel way more confident in yourself, be a lot more proud of yourself and proud of your achievements, because I think you put yourself down way too much. And so they're kind of here to build your spirit up. They're also here to help you feel more inspired and a little bit more ambitious as well. So if there is something you want and you're like, oh, I've still not done that, or I haven't achieved it, and you're kind of putting it off, your spirit animal is like the only way. Their advice is kind of saying the only way to no longer feel sad that you've not gone after that thing is to go after it. So they're helping you to feel a lot more inspired and ambitious towards what it is you want. And this could mean that maybe you have to study this thing that it is. So maybe, let's say you want to knit your own sweater or something, and you've never done that before. It may require you to look up and read how to knit. What needles do I need? What thread do I need? What do I do? What's this type of stitch? I don't know, but it may require you to look those things up and study more. And your spirit animal is here to kind of give you that, the drive to do that, to pick up that book and read it and figure out how to do it, and then give it a try, and not really worry about the outcome. Just, it's more about the feeling of joy that you get for the fact that you've actually gone after it. And regardless of the outcome, you're proud of yourself. So that's the important thing. So that's what your spirit animal is here to help you do, is to feel a lot more ambitious towards what it is you want, a lot more curious about the possibilities, instead of dwelling on all the negatives of what haven't happened and what should have happened and how things could have gone. Instead, they're like, okay, but there's so much more possibility of what can happen, so let's focus on that. So I feel like that's what your spirit guide is helping you with. They're helping you to block out the rain with your little pin here, to feel a little bit more uplifted, a little bit more weightless, a little bit more relaxed. So you are having that sort of ambitious spirit to go after what you want, but you're no longer stressing about what didn't work out or what if it doesn't work out. You're more just going with the flow. And I think that's what your spirit guide is here to help you do. They're here to help you kind of go with the flow and find that balance so that you can feel better as well, because focusing on the negative is just keeping you down emotionally. So they're kind of here to help you just feel a lot more comfortable and confident, and kind of feel a lot more like this Empress, with this Empress energy. Okay, so that's what I see for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you were drawn to any other piles, that's, fine. Check them out now. And if not, I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading on TìandTarot. Bye. Okay, hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading all about what your current or next spirit animal is. So let's take a look at your first card. So we have a little bumblebee. We also have Jera, but we're not really looking at the rune, we're looking at the animal. So we have a little working bumblebee, and I think that ties so well with the always tired, because this spirit animal is here to tell you to get up. Okay, no, I'm joking. They're here to help you feel less tired, so it makes sense that they've got this busybody bee here. You've been maybe working a little bit too much. But let's take a look at your other cards before I kind of start analysing things. Let's take a look. So we're going to pull Lessons from a Cat. Hopefully just one card, because that's what I've been trying to do. Yep, be present and focus on now. Brilliant. Some night vision cards as well. Okay. You got 3. Cool. I was hoping to just pull one of each, but for each pile a different number of cards have come out so far. But it's okay, we'll take it. So we've got creativity. We've got temptation. Let's shift this one over a little bit. We also have companion. Companion, temptation, creativity. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I always have to get the cards all neat, because if I don't, I'm like, ugh. It just bothers me the whole reading, and then my hands are always in the reading. Okay, we're going to take some Woodland Warden cards. That's so beautiful. Okay, I'm so glad that a bat one came out. So your spirit animal is strongly coming through as a bat. Okay, so we've got the Mouse and Buttercup with Innocence. I can't, that's so cute. We also have the Bat and Hellball with Intuition. Okay. Now we're going to take a look at some tea leaf cards for you. I keep knocking the camera. Sorry about that. Oh my god, we have a caterpillar. You've got such a cute energy. Like, your spirit animal is adorable, a little sweet pea, and your spirit animal matches you. So that's the bow for you right there. Okay. Interesting. That is interesting. Maybe your spirit animal is going to be with you until July. But we've got Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. We have Broom, new home, new attitude, wow. And then we have July. Wow. That is some powerful messaging right there. Okay, and these are your cards. So we have your tarot cards. So we have the Chariot, and we also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Why does that feel like 2? I don't think it is. It just feels bulky. Yeah, the Knight of Wands in reverse. I don't know if I said that before. So, sorry if the camera is moving around a lot. I keep kicking it. Sorry. So, straight away, like, what I want to get into first of all is what spirit animal you potentially have at the minute. So we've got a bat here, which I thought was really interesting because I've been using bat and cat cards the whole way through everyone's readings, and so it was hard to know if anyone's got like a cat or bat, spirit animal, because they're always going to come up in the readings. So the fact that it came up in this pile where there's only one bat in the whole deck really strongly conveys that you have a bat spirit animal. You could also, as I said, like, take what resonates. If you feel like that's not your spirit animal, then that's fine. But you could also have a mouse, a bumblebee. You could also have a cat, because we do have the cats here. You could also have a caterpillar as well, which I think is so cute. Literally love that. And it's all about transformation. You're at your like infancy stage of something, and that's what your spirit animal is here to help you with. You might just be starting something. It could be a transformation journey. It could be an ambition towards your home. It could be a relationship. I was getting that with the companionship here, especially since it's next to the caterpillar. So they're kind of helping you along your journey to love. That, I'm getting, like Raymond from Princess and the Frog, where he's like trying to get those two lovebirds together, and he's always helping them and being supportive. I feel like that's the energy of your spirit animal. Like, it's just trying to like help you find what it is you're looking for, your little spooky pal, which it says there, to sort of spend time with and hang out with. And if you don't want to be in a relationship, then that is absolutely fine. Take what resonates. If you don't vibe with that, then don't take it. It's not for you. If it doesn't vibe with you, it will be for somebody else. But if you are looking for love, it could be that your spirit animal is helping you on that journey to finding your person. But then it also says new home, new attitude, and I feel like they could really be helping you build yourself up in a way that helps to sort of improve your finances, improve your situation so that you can move. And that kind of means you're just moving to a new place. You're transforming in some sort of way. When it says new home, new attitude, I think of like a caterpillar, how they will cocoon themselves and come out as a butterfly. So when it says new home, it might not literally be talking about home, unless you do intend to move, in which case it can be. But if you don't really intend to move, that's not really something that's on your mind. It can literally mean like clearing out old energy and replacing it with new energy, especially with the broom, because the broom you use to sweep the front entrances of your home and stuff to release the negative energy that people have brought into your house. And so if anyone has sort of pulled you down, made you feel tired, made you feel exhausted, and like you want to give up on either love or like dreams that you have, or give up on yourself, it's kind of like your spirit animal is coming in, using the broom, sweeping out that energy and getting rid of that, so that you can remember who you are and be like, oh yeah, wait, I am like somebody who wants to feel happy and positive and get out there and have fun and be present and focus on the now. So they're kind of helping you clear out that energy so that you can flourish into this really beautiful butterfly and have that positive energy as well. They might be with you until July, or they might be with you on July, if that makes sense. So they might come into your life in July, like this spirit animal, or they're with you until July, because that has come up. So they might help you achieve these things really fast and then move on, especially because we've got a lot of bug imagery. Like, we've got the bumblebee and then we've got a caterpillar. They have short lifespans, so I feel like it's here to help you in the short term. But that's exactly why we've got the Chariot. They kind of have to speed this along because they got other places to be, they've got other people to help. So I feel like they're speeding along the way that they're helping you. So they're speeding up how quickly you move from this sort of beginner stage to this senior level of all things. So relationships, your transformation, being present, focusing on yourself, trusting your intuition. It's helping you get from the early stages of that into a senior stage where you're like the expert at this. So they're helping you become experts in all of those avenues. I feel like as well, because we have temptation here, companionship, and then we also have the innocence as well and the intuition. So this is partly about not judging a book by its cover and things like that. I feel like because it's early stage love, whatever relationship you seem to be entering into, because I am seeing that, you might, because it's so new and you're not used to having a relationship, you might feel tempted by other people and not really think about the consequences of that. And so I think your spirit animal is also here to ward off temptations and, you know, try and make sure you stay like morally good along this relationship. You know, don't be tempted by other people while you're in a relationship, sort of thing, unless you're like polyamorous, in which case that's fine. But so long as your partner is aware you're polyamorous and your partner is also polyamorous or like happy with the dynamic you've got. But I feel like your spirit animal is also helping to keep you on track with being a good person as well, because you've got the innocent energy as well. I feel like you wouldn't anyway. And then we also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely something you want and you feel kind of low because I feel like other people have kind of drained your energy and kind of sucked the life out of you. So your spirit animal with this busy bee is kind of like you've been worked too much, in the sense that like not worked, but kind of like taken advantage of a lot or exhausted and drained a lot by other people. And so they're helping to kind of revive you, put that life back in you, get this thing rolling, get that speed going to help you transform. And it's helping you in the sense that it's also giving you this busybody energy. It's like, come on, let's get up and do things. And so all of a sudden you're going to find this like burst of ambition and energy to do all the things you want to do, and they're coming in to sort of help you do that. And it could have something to do with something creative, like a passion of yours, a hobby, something you've been wanting to start for a while that you haven't. They're kind of helping you feel that creative spark again. Maybe you've had a bit of like artist block or writer's block or music block, whatever it is you're interested in, and they're kind of helping to sweep away that block as well. They're really here to just clear out anything that's holding you back so that you can just move forward really quickly into the goals that you want. So they're helping to speed along your progress. There's an energy of like you're kind of working on yourself and transforming, and things are changing constantly during the day and the night, even though like you'll be asleep at some point during these hours. There's still things sort of working behind the scenes to kind of move you forward and keep things positive for you. Like your little busy spirit animal is here just dusting away that negative energy, which is really, really lovely. And a lot of the reason why you might be feeling tired as well is because when you're transforming, you do feel really lethargic. Like you think this caterpillar has to like walk around really slowly and meander and eat all these plants and fill up and fill up and fill up, and it's like really tired, and then it's like, let me make a little bed to sleep in real quick, and then when it emerges it's this beautiful butterfly. So it's kind of like the quiet before the storm, if that makes sense, but in a positive way. So it's like you're tired now, but that's because your body is like prepping, it's like downloading, it's preparing, and then it's gonna emerge as this like you're gonna be this really positive energy. You're going from beginner to intermediate to expert, and that's a massive shift in whatever it is that you're interested in, whether that's like relationships or whether that's something creative. You're going from beginner to expert, and so that takes a lot of energy, you know. So that is what I see for you, pile 4. Did I call you 3 or 4 before? I don't remember, but yeah, that's what I see for you, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And then if you felt drawn to any other piles, please feel free to check those out now. If you were drawn to more than one, that's fine. And I hope to see you here next week on Fridays for another reading from TìandTarot. Bye!